period poo, period poo. It just, everything comes together, you know what I'm saying? It just comes together. And you looking stunty. Oh my gosh, I remember when stunty was a word. Stunty. Hi. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Timmy, back again with another video for you guys. If you're returning, welcome back once again. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel and being a part of my little YouTube family. And if you are new, welcome. I'm Boitumelo, aka Dumi. I call myself Dumi on my channel, and thank you so much for tuning into my video. I hope that you will click the subscribe button down below before you go, and you probably give this video a very big thumbs up, I'm sure. So guys, today's video, as you can see by the title below, is about beauty hacks. Some beauty hacks that I feel like that I swear by, that I have tried and tested myself, that I still continue to do to this day. To this day. Okay, and other beauty hacks, tips and tricks that actually they're not really worth it, and you probably shouldn't do them because it cause more harm than good, which is what you want from a beauty hack, tip, trick. Like, I don't know what to call these, and I'm not like debunking or like, you know, it's not like they myths. There's things that are on the internet that people have tried, that some people swear by, and I feel otherwise about them, and some of them I really, really love. And yeah, so it's just going to be about that. Some of them you can use, some of them you shouldn't use. But if you, I mean, like, you do you, boo. You do you, boo. If you feel like the things that I don't do, you want to do them, who am I to stop you? I'm nobody. You do you, boo. So that's the little disclaimer for this video. I just want to share what I do on the regular schmegular. I really love this look today. I look sketchy AF when I do my makeup, right? But when I look in the mirror, right, those before I put on my wig, I look in the mirror, just washing my hands off to do my makeup. I'm like, girl, I ain't sure about this. Then you put on the wig, chablan. I'm like, girl, why was you even worried to begin with? You cute, you stay cute, you always be cute, and when you put all that together, you look even cuter. And I was just like, man, guys, if I was meeting a boy today, he'd be my husband. He would be, you see, he'd be my husband. So the first hack, tip, trick, I'm just going to honestly be using those words interchangeably, I wanted to get started with, is one that I only discovered this year. So this is obviously the brush. This is the head of the brush. This little middle part, this metal part that you'll find on most brushes, this is called the ferrule. And then this part is obviously the handle. Now over here inside the ferrule is like, it's basically where all the brush hairs are glued together, and they stuck to basically the base of the wooden, it should be wood, the wooden handle, right? So when I wash my brushes, when I used to wash my brushes with water and everything, it's very difficult to not get this wet. And I felt like it would always make, obviously when the ferrule gets wet, there's only glue here, guys. Glue is the only thing that's holding these bristles inside your brush, okay? And I'd find that often, and especially not very good brushes, the whole entire thing would just come off and come out, or the ferrule itself would just completely come off. It would keep the bristles intact, but this entire part would come off the handle, and now it's two separate pieces, which was very annoying. And then I saw one of K Yams's videos, right? Oh my goodness, life changing. So this is the only way I clean all of my brushes. I use rubbing alcohol from Discam. I can't remember how much it retails for, but it's not a lot. And yes, during the whole pandemic, especially towards the beginning, and sometimes even now, because I only actually got this yesterday, I bought two, it was a little bit difficult to find. And so rubbing alcohol, all you do is spray the brush. I put it in a little spray bottle that I have quite a couple for my hair, but now this one is designated for rubbing alcohol, and I do keep it in my makeup kit, and I will obviously have it in hand when I go to my clients. But rubbing alcohol, all you do is just spray, and then you rub it on a towel or hand towel. I have 2 hand towels that I have dedicated basically for that job, that I also again keep in my kit. You spray it and then you rub it, and I feel like this is so much quicker because it dries way faster than if you were to do it with water. Rubbing alcohol is a disinfectant, obviously, that's why you have it in hand sanitizers and the like, which are really obviously very handy for right now during the COVID. But it's such a good way to disinfect your brushes. Very quick and easy, and they dry so much more faster. And you should be gentle when you rub the brushes on the towel. Don't be so hard, you don't want to break it and also mess up the shape of the brush. What I try to do sometimes is actually go in a circle instead of just up and down, to try kind of keep them together, and like that. And one thing I want to state very clearly, because I made that mistake very recently, I couldn't find any rubbing alcohol. I think it usually comes at this, and sometimes in a smaller bottle at this came. So I couldn't find it at this came. I'm like, you know what? Let me try Clicks. I generally don't really shop too much at Clicks, but I'm like, let me try Clicks. And if you know on the aisle where you find the acetones, or not even the acetones, sorry, where you find like the medical supplies, that's usually where the rubbing alcohol is. And I went and like, I can't find this thing. What I was finding, surgical spirits. Now, I asked one of the people who work at Clicks, hi, is this rubbing alcohol? Is rubbing alcohol and surgical spirits the same thing? I thought maybe they just label it differently. And she's like, yeah, it is, sure. No, it's not. They may have the same properties and maybe some of like similar ingredients, but it's not. The smell is distinctly different. If you're ever looking for rubbing alcohol to clean your brushes, do not buy this. Does it do the same thing? Yes. It just takes a little bit longer, I think, because it's not as strong as this one. And I don't like the smell of this one like I do with this one. So another beauty hack that I swear by, that also sort of involves cleaning your makeup tools, is putting your sponges in the washing machine. You guys may think this is the ghetto, but it is not. Okay, so let me tell you about how I used to wash my sponges. I still do, honestly, like in between. So I still do wash my sponges with my hands and a little bit of, again, I use baby shampoo for my sponges, not regular shampoo. I use baby shampoo for my sponges, but sometimes I also use hand wash. I don't know if that's bad or not, but that's what I use. To put your beauty sponges, if you have a couple, I do it in a very long sock. Right now I have like these socks from Typo, the Harry Potter socks. They're quite long. I'll put them in the sock, and mine are dark gray. Make sure it's a dark colored sock, because you don't want to discolor the sock as well. Make sure it's black, dark gray, navy, what have you. And then you put it in the sock. You tie it. So it's not having the sponge directly in the washing machine, but it's still going to be incorporated in the wash. I only do that when I'm doing my washing. And honestly, because I've been home a lot, working from home, I feel like I'm washing laundry almost every other day. And I absolutely love the way they feel when they come out. They are so nice and puffed up, and I immediately want to just use them. But they are a little bit too damp still. So I do let them dry a bit, and then I can use them. The thing is, it won't take out all the marks of foundation, concealer, what have you, if it hasn't been washed for some time. So there's one sponge of mine that's light blue that some of the marks haven't come out completely. All my other sponges that are also quite nice in color, they have come out completely. They will be completely clean no matter how dirty they are when I put them in. But that particular sponge has kept some of the pigmentation off my makeup, which is quite sad. But also I've had it for some time, so I also feel like the older that your sponge is and the longevity of it, it starts to wear and tear in general, whether you're putting it in the washing machine or not. You can't keep a beauty sponge for a year, you are going to need to replace it. So no matter what setting you put on the machine, no matter how many times you're going to put it in the machine, it's not, some of the color is not going to come out, and that's okay. But I feel like this is so much easier to wash your sponges by, like, the sock is a protective layer. It's as if you would put your delicate underwear in a little delicates bag when you put it in the washing machine. It's literally the same kind of concept, but I swear by this, and I've had people see me use it and they tried it themselves and they're like, you have saved me so much time. Do not put your brushes in the machine, however. That would be very stupid. I don't understand how you could protect it, even with a sock. It's
Ay, man. Hey! Ay!
like, can you understand that beauty sponges are meant to be used damp, right? Yeah, it can be used dry, but they are meant to absorb some form of water. Your brush, however, should only be wet when you're washing it. Or if you maybe spread a little bit of setting spray to pick up a pressed metallic shimmer, you know? So to put a whole wooden handle inside a washing machine is flabbergasting to me. Don't do it. You will ruin your brushes. So let's come to a beauty hack beauty hack trick tip that I don't like and you should not do. If you are doing this, stop immediately.
Honestly, thank you. Looks better already.
I mean, you don't have to, but it's your life. So I have never known it to be popular in South Africa, but definitely in the larger African continent and the rest of the continent, in Nigeria, in Ghana, it is extremely popular to use milk of magnesia as a primer. Thing that will soak up the oils and give you this matte, flawless look. And that is exactly what milk of magnesia does. It does do that, but it's really bad for your skin. It says that it can cause dryness and tightness and damage the pH balance of your skin. Guys, everything on your body has its own balance, okay? pH balance is not for the girl downstairs only. Everything needs to be balanced. Every part of your body, the skin, it's different, okay? That's why we don't use lotion, body lotion on our faces, okay? We use face moisturizer, okay? Because it's different from this, it's different from this, okay? So milk of magnesia, I mean, cool, it might work for you for a bit, but you are really damaging your skin in the long term. Pores are what your skin uses to breathe. It's what your skin uses to let out oils and what have you to keep your skin good, okay? So if they're gonna be so tight, like tightened by milk of magnesia, that means whatever is laying underneath there is not gonna get out. And that's going to cause dryness, which is going to lead to a whole bunch of other things. And I can only imagine that also using milk of magnesia, it damaging the pH balance of your skin, will probably mean that you're going to be more susceptible to sunburn. The sun will not be your friend, and not even SPF 50 can save you. And I just don't understand why you would use something like this when there's so many options. Like, I'm sorry guys, but the cheapest option is not always the best option. So when it comes to your skin, don't fuck up with your skin, and especially not the skin on your face. So I highly recommend that anybody who's been using milk of magnesia as a primer to completely stop in their tracks right now and go and find the right primer for you. You guys know when I apply my lashes, I apply the lash glue to just above my lashes. Yes, some does get on my lashes, and that is why, even if the glue is black, but the glue that I use right now is white and it dries clear, I go in with the mascara after applying the glue to kind of get it off and also darken my eyelashes. And I know there's a big debate about putting the glue directly to your, you know, instead of on the lash itself, but I feel the glue is ending up in the same place, okay? The thing is, taking off lashes, whichever way you do it, you don't want to pull too hard that you're messing up with your skin, number one, and taking out your own eyelashes, number two. Because whatever way you do it, and even people who put their lashes underneath, I don't know how they do that, underneath and not above, your lashes might come out. But what I like to do is have a cotton earbud, right? the ones that you put in your ears, which you shouldn't do too often. Putting a little bit of micellar water on that and going along this line. And then I'll tag to see how loose it is. I'm like, if it's not loose enough, go in, put some more, and then take it off. I ensure that when I do this, already it's coming away. I don't want to be tagging and pulling and then my eyes, no. You're gonna damage your eyelashes. That's what I also really swear by. And this is really kind of based on a conversation I've had with my brother. My brother does have like somewhat problematic skin. He's dealt with acne like for most of his teenage life, but I feel like now, and I'm not him, he can feel himself about, he can feel whatever way he wants to feel about himself. I get it, we all have insecurities, but I feel like his skin has been the best it's ever been. But he's really stuck on wanting to use these peel-off masks. The black ones. You guys have seen the videos of people like, oh, it's so, and best believe T-Zone. I can't remember. I think it's T-Zone. I can't remember what the name is called, but I'll put it on the screen so you guys can see it. I remember using not even the charcoal one. It was like a rose gold. It was supposed to be super shiny and it really wasn't. It's basically like a brightening one. Oh my gosh, that thing was so painful to remove. I've used another one. I think I used the Skin Republic one, their charcoal one. That one was very easy to remove, very simple. I actually really enjoyed it. But the thing is, peel-off mask, they're causing unnecessary friction to your skin. If it's painful, obviously it's not good for your skin, obviously. And they're not super effective, really, to be very honest. You may feel that maybe that part of your face looks cleaner or brighter, or you may feel that your pores look like they are cleansed, but on all honesty, it's probably had just removed dead skin that might have been hanging around, and possibly even new skin, and now that's been ripped off of your face. Now, like, I don't use peel-off mask anymore. There was a Freeman's peel-off mask that I used to have. Again, that one wasn't painful at all, but I've just decided to step away from them completely. If I'm doing peel-off anything to my face, it would be going to an esthetician and having a professional do it. Peeling off whatever to your face, leave it to the professionals. If you feel like you need to, washing your face is not enough, exfoliate, guys. Exfoliate. In my previous video, I told you guys about this Freeman's gel mask scrub with charcoal and black sugar that I love. And again, like I've said, no, be gentle. Just do this. The texture of whatever exfoliator you are using is gonna do everything for you. You do not need to be harsh with your face. So sticking with skincare, another tip that I swear by, and it's difficult to talk about this one because I feel like people don't believe me, guys. I know I have good skin. I am very blessed and highly favored.
How are you?
I'm blessed and highly favored.
Oh, what's that?
To have good skin, but hormones do play a factor in my skin. I've had breakouts. There was a time where over here, literally on the side of my forehead, I had a breakout. I think this was back in 2017. And I'm not going to lie, guys, I'm a pimple popper. That's my thing. So I'm actually very glad that I never had acne issues, because I'd have a lot of acne scarring, and dealing with that is very, very, very tough. But so I had like marks on my forehead. I remember reading about African black soap and how it could help with your acne, right? And a lot of people call African black soap, it's very harsh for your skin, you shouldn't use it. It is very harsh, but you need to use it cautiously. Now, the incorrect thing to do, if you have the bar, okay, because it does come in many shapes and forms, it comes in a liquid form. I had the bar. I had it from Quorum Skincare, lovely skincare brand. I do like their stuff very much so. I had the bar. The wrong thing to do is to put it on your face and do that, because it has it's grainy. I don't want to say it has stones, but it's got grainy bits. Whatever African black soap is made out of, and it's not even black, it's brown. Like, it's made out of, it's got, so that's the wrong way to do it. But what you're actually meant to do, how you're meant to apply it, how I learned to do it after getting it wrong, I'm like, my face feels, was what you do is you take the soap, with water, in your hands, the foam, The foam is what you apply to your skin. And again, gentle. And I feel like it did help with my skin for some time. I haven't really had skin issues like that since then. And I think it's something I would recommend to people who are dealing with any kinds of skin issues. I used turmeric for a while as a skin brightening mask, but it's not like no, you mix it with other things. So a very nice mask that I used to make that I feel like really helped even out my skin tone. And I know some people argue that it actually dyes your skin, obviously because it's yellow, but I felt like it evened out my skin tone. Is taking a tablespoon of turmeric, tablespoon of yogurt, plain Greek yogurt, teaspoon of honey, teaspoon of lemon juice. You can add a little bit of flour if you feel the consistency is too runny. And that's to my face, just waiting up until it dried, rinsing my face, and then if I felt that I was very yellow, just taking a cotton pad and using toner, not micellar water, using toner to kind of remove the yellow tinge it would sometimes leave. And then some other makeup tricks and tips that I'm on the fence about, I guess, is using Got2b. I have seen people use Got2b specifically, not the yellow one, the black one, because apparently that's the one that doesn't go white, to set your eyebrows hairs in place. Now people are very on the fence about this. What I did today, let me be honest with you guys, what I did today when I was creating this look, I decided to take the Got2b freeze spray, spray it on a spoolie, spray it on a spoolie, then brush it. And I could feel it going cooler. And then when I filled in my brows, I could feel like this is much more set in place than any other brow gel that I've used. So for my first time, I feel like it's working. I'm gonna continue doing that. I felt like using, because I have the yellow gel, I felt like using that. I was like, I'm not gonna do that. Let's just do this freeze spray. I feel like the freeze spray I have a little bit more control over, okay? So it was an interesting way for me to do my brows today. And if you want to use that tip, you can. If you're like, I'm not putting any hair product in my face, okay then, that's cool. That's fine. So guys, that brings me to the end of the video. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you learned a lot, whether it's good or bad. I hope that you learned a lot. When I was actually preparing for this video, I feel like I learned a lot. I've realized that some of the things that some people do is actually really not good, and other things I'm like, yes girl, I'm gonna do that too. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Please do give it a very big thumbs up. Let me know in the comment section down below if you think that some of the things that I vouch for are not good. It's okay to have a difference of opinion. And if there's a beauty tip, trick, or something that you think that I should be doing, please do leave it in the comment section down below. I will be checking for that. Guys, we are so close to 200 subscribers. My next goal after 200 will be 500 before the end of the year. And I'm trying to be super duper consistent so we can get there. But I will say in this video, once I reach 200 subscribers, I will be doing another giveaway at did one last year, just for just, just because I felt like, somebody deserves some makeup out there. It will be makeup, okay? It will be makeup. And that's not just for girls. There are guys who watch this channel, and if you want makeup, enter the competition, but that will only happen when I reach 200 subscribers. So please do tell your friends, your family, your loved ones, y'all not going anywhere. Subscribe to Dumi's channel, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.